Where you at, Berto?
Women are saying you're broke because you're high maintenance. Let's get right into it, man. This video is gonna be talking about how women are complaining about them not having no money, but on the flip side, they want a nigga to have this, and this, but they ain't got no money for themselves. But somehow they want to upkeep a high maintenance lifestyle that they can't really afford. Now, I'm gonna be honest, this specific video is kind of more catered to women because the creator that originally made it, that was the intention. But I promise you, this does go both ways. Sometimes not a female or male trait that is exclusive to each other. Like, no, this is a people thing. If you continue to try to upkeep a lifestyle that you cannot afford, you will forever be broke. But let's get right into the video, have that conversation. Make sure you guys tap into the Twitch stream so you never miss a live stream reaction. We're live right now. We two-turn. Love to chat. Let's do it.
Trying to tell you now, being high maintenance ain't cheap. Mani petties ain't the stop. Gotta get the Botox and the lip, not a drainage for the detox. Getting fillers for the line, spending money to be fine. Get extensions while you watch your wallet decline. SYMONE, trying to keep you out of debt. Hit subscribe, cause it's free. They thought I wouldn't do it again.
That was corny as hell, but I'm here for it. I love when somebody could just get on this hoe and just be themselves. I love it. I'm here for it.
Thought I was a one-hit wonder.
I really think a lot of people are confused on what beauty services are luxury versus what's a necessity. I just saw this TikTok, and I'm not going to stitch it because the girl was not having a good time and I don't want to pile onto that. But basically she was saying that Miami is super expensive, especially because of how much more beauty services cost. She was saying like, you got to get your nails done, hair done, lashes, wax, all this stuff adds up. Lashes can be $200. And I struggle to figure out like where in the timeline of life we figured out that in your 20s, you need nails and feet, hair, lashes, waxes, all done on a schedule every 2 weeks. I'm not trying to be rude, but like, who do you think you are? Like, you're not Big Lotto. You don't need everything done that much.
Referring to mulatto as Big Lotto is crazy.
And then people will talk about how the cost of living is so expensive, and it is, but you're spending like $1,000 on beauty maintenance a month. One thing about me, my hair will stay done.
I'm gonna tell you right now, just as a nigga, I had to start cutting my hair myself because I really started thinking to myself, bro, my hair grows back fast. So I feel like for me to feel confident and be walking around and feel like I'm presenting myself the right way, I gotta get a haircut every week. And then I done found like it's gotten to the point where they charging a nigga $80 a haircut, not including the tip. I'm like, bruh, no, it's not that crazy. So what I do, I opened up YouTube University. Yes, there was some trial and errors. There was some moments where I had to fuck around and, you know, wear the hoodie for a few days. But eventually I got that haircut down and now I don't pay for haircuts no more. I'm saving, let's do the math on that. $80 a week, times that by 4, times that by 12. That's $3,840 a year that I'm saving, gang. I'm trying to tell you. Go figure out how to do that shit yourself, man.
But everything else is really a nice to have. I've been wearing press-on nails for over 4 years now, and people have always thought that I get my nails done. I have done the DIY lashes, but I have never paid no $200 to get my lashes done. Because how would I save money if I was spending that much money on beauty maintenance?
That's a good point.
And so I think if you're feeling like things are too expensive, which they are, a helpful step would be to like audit all of the services that you're getting and ask yourself like, do I really need this? Does this really make a difference to me? Or is this just a nice to have? Because the nice to haves will keep you from what you need to have, which is a savings.
I'm gonna just say I agree with a lot of what she said because I think a lot of people in their
Boom, bro. I'm about to give y'all the game. Hey, YouTube, go ahead and put this video in the money category of wherever you like promote to people. I'm about to give y'all the game. Y'all want to learn how to start making money, like saving real money, you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't matter how much money you making. I'm about to give y'all the game. I'm dead serious. I'm not even trolling. Like this is like a rough way of how I do my finances. We're going to use very basic numbers on how you can save a lot of money. So let's say you make $100 a week. Let's say you make $100 a week. Obviously, that's not a lot of money, but we're using small numbers because not even y'all, my brain can't do the math on a whole bunch of big numbers. Let's say you make $100 a week. That's $400 a month, right? Appreciate the follow. This is the rule that you need to live your life by financially. Now, you can obviously move the numbers a little bit in any direction, you know, depending on your lifestyle, because some of y'all, let's be real, are probably already living above your means. But this is how you need to do it. You're gonna need 3 bank accounts. Most banks, if you bank with Wells Fargo, Chase, what other banks out there, these mainstream banks, they will all give you the ability to add multiple banking accounts in one app. So you can literally have 3 bank accounts in one app. All right. What you need to do, every time you get paid, you take 20% of that money and put it in one account. You take 40% of that money and put it in another account, and another 40% in another account. And this is how you're going to start to budget your life, bro. 20% of every single dollar that you make is where you need to live your maintenance and have fun, bullshit, money. That's how you need to live your life. Let me explain. You want to go to the movies? You got to take it out of your 20% account. You want to buy a t-shirt? You got to take it out of your 20% account. If you want to fucking go on a dinner date, you got to take it out your 20% account. If you want to fucking eat pizza that night, but you really got food at the house, you know what I'm saying? It needs to come out of your 20% account. So I call that account my fun account. Anything that is just complete bullshit that you don't need, that is a complete like, I'm just doing this because I feel like it, it comes out of your 20% account. Then the 40% account, you should be able to pay all of your bills with 40% of your income. If you're not able to pay all your bills with 40% of your income, you're living above your means. I'm just keeping it a stack. If you're not able to, I'll say it again. If you're not able to pay your rent, your car, your fucking, your phone, you know what I'm saying, your lights, your, weekly food, whatever. If you can't pay all your bills on 40% of your income, you are living above your means. So if you are in this situation where you feel like you are living above your means, obviously you can adjust these percentages. Maybe you need to take 10 more % out of your fun account and add it to your maintenance account and put 50% in there. Maybe you need to put 60. Maybe you really can't afford to have fun. And that's the harsh reality that a lot of you motherfuckers really aren't ready to swallow. But if you do this and you start living your life on maintenance for 40%, from 40% of your income, I promise you, your life is going to be so much smoother financially. Mind you, you still have another 40% of your income to put in a savings account. Now, this is the account where you got to think of it almost like an ether. You just take this 40% and you putting it in this account and you forgetting about it. The only time you ever spend from the investment account / savings account is when you truly have an investment or an idea or something that you think is going to make you more money in the future. That is when you start spending money from the last account, which is the last 40%. Yo, real quick, before we get back into the video, I know you guys usually skip these type of ads, but give me 1 second. My guys over at Free Cash are sponsoring this video, and if you like money, I think you'd like to stick around. Free Cash is an application where you can earn free money just for playing games. It is 100% free to sign up using the QR code on the screen or the link in my description. Only thing that you're gonna need is an email or a password. And the games on this platform are actually fun, and all you have to do is complete basic missions and very simple tasks to reach the requirements to actually get paid. And as soon as you do that, they credit your account right away with real money that you can use in the real world. I'm talking about gift cards, PayPal, however you need to get your funds, they got it. And something that I've been seeing a little bit y'all talking about is like, oh, they're collecting my data. Listen, they only track your progress so they know when to pay you. And let me break down exactly why they're paying you free cash in the first place. The games that are on these platforms are trying to get exposure. So the games pay free cash to pay you guys to play the games. If you really think about it, it's just business. It's a win-win situation. These games get more people onto their platform playing their games, and you get a little bit of extra chicken in your pockets. And I've had so many of you guys reach out to me already saying that you've made $5 to $10 just playing games that you would be playing for free anyway. And I know $5 to $10 isn't like life-changing money, but it's free money to play games on your phone. And the crazy part is I've actually had people tell me that they've had crazy payouts like $500, one even $1,000. I'm not saying to quit your day job, but the fact that that's even possible, I mean, bro, it's free. So if you ask me, there's really nothing to lose, just everything to gain, honestly, if you like playing games on your free time. So click the link in my description or try the QR code code on my screen to sign up for free, and you'll even get a $5 bonus using my stuff. I love y'all. Where you at, family? Let's get right back into the video.
Where you at, Berto?
So again, I'm gonna break it down. There's 3 accounts: 20% fund money, 40% maintenance money, 40% investment / savings account. This is how you stack real chicken, because you have an account that is always just stacking and you never spend it unless you have a genuine investment. And then let me explain what an investment is, because some of y'all niggas don't know what an investment is. An investment is a business plan or idea or a product or something that is going to make you more money, potentially make you more money. Okay? So if you don't buy, for my ladies, I don't know, some of y'all might be into cooking. You don't go buy a fucking like baking oven with your investment account if the intention is to not make cookies to sell to make you money. You get what I'm saying? That doesn't come out of your investment account, depending on the intention. Now, if you bought that oven to bake some cookies to sell, to make cookies to sell and make money, then you can buy it you could buy that with your investment money. But if it's just for fun because you like making cookies, you need to be able to buy that oven out of your 20% account, because that's just for fun. That's just for bullshit, shits and giggles. So again, and the same thing goes for my brothers, whatever the fuck, again, is if I have to explain myself past that, I mean, maybe you're just too fried in the brain to understand what I'm breaking down. But point is 20, 40, 40. Apply this to your life. I'm being so serious, y'all. I'm literally being so serious. Apply this to your life when it comes to budgeting. Obviously, there's other factors. We can, I was going to say I'll make a full video breaking down finance and shit, but I'm not a fucking finance channel. I'm just a nigga that likes money and I care about money. Nigga can't spell ego, but can count them dollars. That's a fact. That's a fact. When it comes to this money on, that's those type of conversations I like to have. So look, I love y'all. We're going to keep watching this video. I know it's a long little detour right in the beginning, but I felt like it was important. And, I'm always going to give y'all that real. 20, 40, 40. Don't forget. All right.
20s, early 20s, or like late teens. I don't know what it is, but they have this thing where they think that normal maintenance is like $1,000 a month. When you're 20, you're typically broke. Like, that should be the point, I think, where you're probably some of the most broke that you'll ever be.
Can't play horror games, knows a lot about money.
This is the time where a lot of young ladies, a lot of young women are just trying to spend a lot of money to do things that I think they see a lot of other women do.
Somebody said, what about retirement? I just gave you a whole breakdown of an account that's an investment account and that you're stacking chicken in. So again, it's not necessarily about that being your retirement funds, but that is money that you should not be spending. And if you are doing what I'm telling you to do, that money will stack at the best of the ability that you're able to earn at this time.
Women that are doing these things, and the fact that everybody's bank account does not look the same. And at 20, most people don't got big bank like that. So the question is, where are you getting all this money in order to be doing the lashes, the lip fillers? I knew of a 20-year-old. She was almost fresh out of high school. And when I was talking to her one day, she was telling me how broke she was. And I was like, girl, why you broke? I was like, you live with your mom. And she literally looked me dead in my face and was like, do you know how much my upkeep is? And I was like, upkeep? I was like, what you getting up? What need to be upkept? Like, you 20, you're young. Like, she told me she was getting filler, lashes, extensions. And I just was like, girl, you don't even need all.
Again, you're tripping. You're tripping. But if you wanted to do that, let's say you don't give a fuck about anything and you're like, this is what I want to do. If you're not able to afford that type of bullshit with 20% of your income, you can't afford it.
All of this stuff. This is the point where you want to try to do things like save to get up out your mom's house, but yet all the money is going to quote unquote upkeep, and you're not really able to save and invest and do the things that you want to do, like trying to establish yourself and make security for yourself with your finances and stuff like that. That's real adulting, not how much beauty stuff you can get done.
I saw a video on here earlier, and it was a girl saying that she didn't understand why in this economy, or why at all, girls feel the need to get their hair done, their nails done, and get a wax every 2 to 4 weeks. And she was like, who do you guys think you are, Big Lotto? And she was like, I've been doing my own nails.
Why is Big Lotto the constant the staple of all this shit.
At home for all this time now, blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
Basically, like, trying to say, I don't get why girls are high maintenance and why you don't do things yourself, because, like, who do you think you are? And I just thought that was so lame, because first of all, I don't like
Thank
when
you,
women
Jude.
belittle other women for their choices. Like, you want to do your own nails, that's cool. But to get on this app and say, I don't get why you get a wax and get your nails done every 2 weeks, who do you think you are, Big Lotto, is crazy. Like, insinuating that you need to be, like, somebody of celebrity status to keep up with your self-maintenance is really, really crazy. And I just think it's funny because you never see the high maintenance girlies coming for the low maintenance girlies ever. It's always the low maintenance girlies that are like, ugh, I don't wear makeup, and like saying it as a flex. You never see the girls who do wear makeup saying anything about the girls that don't, because we don't care. We don't care. And it's like, why do you care if there's a group of women who want to get their nails done every 2 weeks and get their hair done every 2 weeks? Like, baby, if you look good, you feel good.
Me personally, if you can afford to get all these beauty things done, I'm like, more power to you. But the problem is most people can't afford it. Now,
Yeah, and that's really what it comes down to. I mean, bro, as a nigga, I would say I'm not overly bougie, but nigga, I like the nice things of life. I work so hard so that I can enjoy the luxuries of what I can afford. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So I'm not judging anybody that wants to do these things. And if your end goal is to be able to have that type of upkeep, cool. But the problem lies is a lot of y'all can't afford it, man. And that's not like necessarily a problem to be ashamed of, but you just need to be realistic of where you are in life, have goals, set them, reach your goals. And then when you get to that certain level, you know what I'm saying? You do what you want to do. So it really just comes down to that, bro. And I'm telling y'all this from experience, bro. I done fucked up so many times, bro. I done really fucked up so many times. I'm not telling y'all this because I don't know. I'm not telling y'all this from a place where I just always knew what it was. No, like I lost money. I was living above my means. I got fucked up. I had to learn my lesson. I put my hand on that stove and got burnt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Real life. And it took a lot of trial and error to be like, okay, this is what makes sense. This is how I have to navigate. So when I say shit like this, it's genuinely from a place like I want to see y'all do better than me. You know what I'm saying? Learn from my mistakes. Straight up. So again, y'all, like this is the type of context I literally do be getting passionate about. We don't really be talking about financials on this channel, but it is what it is. But what I do know is YouTube pays niggas the most when they talk about money. So I need to make $1 million off this video. Hey, YouTube, this is a financial video. Get that in the financial algorithm.
if you're high maintenance and you're broke, the two don't go together, baby. They don't. So I think if you have this idea that you...
Oh, Juke just made a great point. Your gas tank should not always be less than a quarter full when you're getting your hair, nails, makeup, eyebrows done bi-weekly schedule. Facts. Because it's like where your priorities lie. That shit don't even make sense. You could barely make it to the appointment. You over here talking, you know what I'm saying?
Just because you're a woman, you need to be high maintenance. You need to get your nails done, your hair done. You need to get the Botox, the lip filler, all these different things and these expectations that I truly think people get from social media and from other women. Like, what is the standard of what I need to do? And it's okay if you don't have the money. But if you don't have the money, don't be out here trying to be like Big Lotto. And I think that's probably why the girl said that. And I see both sides here. I can understand like, hey, yeah, I do think that y'all should be able to take care of yourselves, even if you are broke, but try to be more thrifty about it. But if y'all going broke to do it and you're talking about you high maintenance, you gotta look in the mirror and look at your wallet.
And if you have the money and you can pay for the convenience, then that's what I'm gonna do every single time. But like, why does that bother you? Why does that bother you? And
It wouldn't bother me. If you got the money, you can do it. Do it. I think a lot of women don't have the money though. I think that was the problem.
just feel like if you want to have nubs and a hairy punani, that's your decision. But don't come for the girlies who got it together and keep it together, because it's a lifestyle.
Again, y'all, I'm not even judging Shorty. Maybe she does have it together, but a lot of people don't. Like, let's be real. To be making 6 figures a year is the minority. To be making 6 figures a year is the minority. Most people are not making 6 figures a year. So when everybody's getting up on the internet talking about, oh yeah, I'm driving a nice car, I'm living this, I'm doing that. It's like, so everybody's just making, $10,000 a month, huh? Everybody's doing that on a bare minimum. Everybody's doing that. No, most people aren't. So I'm very hesitant to just get on, like, when I just see multiple people getting on the internet, flexing this lifestyle, talking about, oh yeah, I'm the baddie girly and I'm high maintenance. It's like, okay. It doesn't look like it. You know what I'm saying? The proof. I'm looking around. It's not. Where's the money coming from? You say you work at Trader Joe's, or you work at what's a fucking Shake Shack? How? Oh, you work at Cheesecake Factory, you get good tips? That's 6 figures? No, that's not the reality. So somebody's lying. The math is not mathing.
Like, just mind your business. Mind your business.
And I'm not talking shit to the people that work those jobs. It's just kind of like, how are you affording all of the things that you say that you can afford? I'm not broke. Okay.
I wish there wasn't like this division that I know is there between like the natural girlies and the girlies that are like, oh, we're expensive, we're high maintenance. I'm like, the whole thing is like really crazy to me, because why is it gotta be like that? But anyway, I just think if you can afford to do it, do what you want to do. Don't feel bad if you cannot do certain things.
Y'all not gonna rage bait me with that Sid
because
bullshit.
We all live different lives. There's no need to hate on anybody for being able to do things. The only thing that I would say is if you're doing things and it's irresponsible, I'm like, yeah, like what's wrong with somebody saying if you're broke, like don't do that. I think that's something that should be told, because a lot of these young women are young and impressionable and they are broke. So when you're broke, young and impressionable, you might be out here doing some stuff that you might not want to be doing, and it could put you in a situation. So, okay, so this is a maintenance week vlog. Okay, so Tuesday she's getting her nails done. Ooh.
And them nails be expensive. I went to get my nails done the other day, and like, not on no weird shit, but I think it's cool for a man to get, a clear coat, your nails clipped, look very professional, very clean. Y'all niggas can say what y'all want, but if y'all niggas talking about niggas shouldn't get their nails done, that's how I know you ain't never really dealt with women before, because women like cleanliness. So when a woman looks at your hand and sees that, oh wow, there's no dirt under your fingernails and it's very clean, they like that. They like that. I'm not talking about painting your nails and all that, sweet shit. No. We're not talking about that. I'm not co-signing that. But just clean set of nails. Come on, man. That's free game. I'm telling you, the hoes love that. They can appreciate that. But that shit expensive though.
$70 plus $15 tip. Do I need to get out my calculator? Wednesday she's getting brows.
Hey, yo, what?
You're
not hearing me, bro.
Looks like she got like a wax.
You're not hearing me.
$50 plus $10 tip. Okay, Thursday she's getting her hair done. Looks like she's getting some highlights or something. $235 plus a $65 tip.
Lip filler.
Friday, wait,
oh my God.
She getting Botox, $455. Oh, I got it wrong. She got lip filler. So her total was $900 for the week for all these things that she got done. So I just want to put this in perspective, just to kind of tie into what I had just said. If you are putting $900 into yourself, so if you do this every month, this would be $10,800. Now, I'm not saying she can't afford it, because I don't know. I'm just saying if you do not make a lot of money, $10,000 is a lot of money. $10,800 is a lot of money.
And my point is proven right there. 10 bands think about, y'all talk about y'all goals and dreams and shit. Just that money. Let's just go based off of that right there. $10,000 extra dollars you could save a year. Let's say you could afford that comfortably, but you can also save $10,000 extra dollars a year to potentially put that into something that can make you more money. You know what I'm saying? An investment, whether it's a business, whether it's stocks, whether it's, I don't fucking know, anything. Something that can actually make you more money, or just let it sit there for a rainy day. For God damn it. How many times have you just been in a fucked up situation and it's like, fuck, bro, I just wish I had some extra funds to cover this unfortunate flat tire. You know what I'm saying? Like, $10,000 extra. Most people are living paycheck to paycheck. And all of that could be saved by you just watching a YouTube video, you know, taking a couple of weeks to trial and error it yourself, and you could just do it yourself and save that money. Hey man, real spill. I gave a lot of game in this video. I done turned 7 minutes into this reaction into a 24-minute video. You know I'm gonna link the original one in the description, but something tells me there's gonna be more clips of the same situation when I already kind of broke it down. So I'm gonna end this video right here, but I love y'all, appreciate y'all. Y'all give me y'all feedback in the comment section, man. I'll see you on the next one. Where you at, family? Type into Twitch so you never miss a live stream reaction. I'm going.
Where you at, Berto? I made this shit look too easy.